Hair fall, I feel, is something that all of us really struggle with. See, the amount of hair I've grown, guys. I had a bald patch over there. My naughty testosterone filled cheetah poo is still playing on the light switch. Ron, I knew he's gonna do it. Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be talking about how to regrow your hair. Okay, I posted this picture on Instagram and all of you wanted to know what I did. Right now I had guys messaging me, girls messaging me. Hair fall, I feel, is something that all of us really struggle with, but the very first thing that I want to tell you, if you're going through hair fall and if you want to start regrowing your hair, is you need to figure out what your underlying cause of hair fall is. Sometimes it might be genetic, sometimes it might be climate. Heat causes hair loss. It could be alopecia areata. For that you need to be diagnosed by a dermatologist. You cannot diagnose yourself, but it is when chunks of hair in clumps falls out from specific portions of your hair and you have like circular patches on your hair. There are many types of alopecia. It could be areata, there is full body, there are many types of, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not going to deep dive into that. Then there is male pattern baldness, then there is telogen effluvium. Now telogen effluvium is an umbrella term of hair fall that is scattered all over your head. Okay, you lose excessive amount of hair for a period of 3 to 6 months, and it could be because of mental stress, it could be because of something physically that you went through, it could be postpartum yeah, it could be postpartum from pregnancy, childbirth. There are so many reasons why telogen effluvium can happen to you. For me, it is because of mental stress and dengue together. It hit me together. Now, this is going to affect you. Say you had dengue this month. The hair fall is gonna start 3 months later. So right now you'll be all fine, and 3 months later you'll be scratching your head wondering what the hell happened. So you need to know that the hair fall, whatever the reason is, and the hair growth is going to happen 3 months later, because that's the amount of time your scalp takes, to regrow and regenerate hair. Another underlying issue could be a lack of nutrition deficiency can also cause a lot of hair fall. So make sure your diet is deficient make sure your diet is sufficient in proteins and your biotin, zinc, all of those good stuff. So that is step number 1 in trying to regrow your hair, because unless you identify the root cause of your hair fall, if it is excessive in amount, you're not, no matter what you apply on your hair, no matter what you eat, you're not going to really target the issue over here. So you have to figure out what is going on over here by trial and error, seeing a doctor, do a blood work. You could be deficient in vitamin D, or I don't know, something else. Thyroid could be one of the issues. There are so many reasons why you're losing hair. You need to find out what your root cause is. Now I found out my root cause, I think after 1.5 months, and mine was telogen effluvium. And then I realized that especially for telogen effluvium, there is nothing that you can do to stop the hair fall. It's called shedding, and whatever hair has to fall and will fall, no matter what you eat and no matter what you apply on your scalp. That does not mean that you stop yourself from applying things, and because what you do today is resulting in hair growth 3 months later. So you do whatever you can as soon as you figure out what is happening, but you need to understand, if you have been diagnosed with telogen effluvium, you have to, it's very painful to see clumps of hair falling out of your head. It's literally clumps. There is absolutely nothing you can do. The good news over here is that it will stop from 3 to 6 months. Looney is literally playing on the cables. I don't know when he's going to drop the whole light system on my head. Anyways, having said this, my shedding for my shedding has stopped, which is why you can see the regrowth on my scalp right now in my before and after pictures. So that is number 1. To expect realistic results, You need to really understand what goes on behind the scenes, you know. I don't want you to just listen to some influencer online saying apply kalonji oil, apply this or eat this and you'll grow hair. No, you need to figure out what is going on, what is the reason, what is the core issue. Now if it is male pattern baldness, you need to use a DHT blocker. Basically it is testosterone. I knew he's gonna do it. The lights are back on. My naughty testosterone filled cheetah poo is still playing on the light switch. But anyways, male pattern baldness is a whole nother game. But what I'm going to tell you can actually help regrow to a certain extent, even for male pattern baldness, if it has not been, that baldness has not been set and it's not been years and years. If you're just going through the shedding, you can actually regrow some of this hair, okay? So now without wasting any time, I'm going to tell you all things that I tried and tested on my scalp, guys, and also the mistakes that I made, okay? Very first thing that I did is just use a plain and simple anti-hair fall serum. Very well knowing that nothing is going to stop that hair fall during my shedding phase, but it still just gave me a sense of relief that I am doing something about it. Now, this video is also for people who are not or are not going through telogen effluvium. So if you're just going through a hair fall and like heat induced or stress induced, it's not as serious as a disease, this anti-hair fall serum from KERASTASE will work wonders, you guys. This is slightly expensive. It is about 3,000 rupees for a 30 ml bottle, but it works. It works. I've mentioned this in so many of my videos. If you don't have an issue, it's going to stop your hair fall. It's amazing. So this is what I first used. And then I started focusing on hair serums with Redensil to regrow my hair. So the two brands that I have been using a lot is one, Pilgrim. This one, I've spoken quite a lot about this one. This is the Redensil and Anagen serum, and the second one is the Wish Care Redensil and Anagen serum. Now what I like about Redensil, guys, and all of these are 3% Redensil, these are not minoxidil. These are minoxidil free serums. Now what happens with minoxidil is, and a lot of people are put on minoxidil by their dermatologist because it really works, okay, but the minute you stop minoxidil, all of the hair that grew, all of the volume that you achieved, you're going to shed immediately when you stop minoxidil, you know. That is why I never wanted to get on minoxidil. But Redensil has a very different mode of mechanism and it does not cause shedding if you stop usage. So I love that about Redensil, and there is this huge surge of hair growth serums in the market with Redensil, 3% Redensil. This ingredient is fantastic. It's a plant derived ingredient. By the way, this video is not sponsored by any brand. None of these brands know that I'm even making this video. I wanted to specifically make this video so that you believe what I'm saying. I made sure I will not pick up any sponsorships, you know. So Redensil is any hair growth serum. There are so many in the market, guys. Any hair growth serum with Redensil will really work if you have treatable issue. But like I said, if you have not figured out your underlying problem, no matter how much Redensil you apply on your scalp, it's not going to cause hair growth. This has massively promoted my hair growth, massively, you guys. You can see with the amount of white hair that I have over here, those are all the new hair growth, you know. And also when I split, when I like middle partition, you could see my scalp very clearly, and that really broke my heart because I couldn't leave my hair open anymore because you can see through it, and I couldn't put it up into a bun or, you know, do my middle part low bun because the scalp showing was so, like the middle part was so wide during this specific time. And the regrowth serums after my shedding is over 3 months, and thankfully my shedding lasted only 3 months, and with these maybe this, who knows, you know, but maybe this helped. Anyways, this has been working fantastically to regrow my hair. One thing that you can add to your Redensil routine is needles. Now this is a Derma stamp, okay. This particular one comes with different, I'm gonna show you right over here. different lengths of needles. These are titanium needles. Basically, I put it on the 1.5 millimeter setting, and that is the amount of needle that sticks out. I don't know if you can see. And on clean scalp, on hair wash day, after my hair has been dried, no product on the scalp, no product on the hair, I very gently puncture this wherever I want hair growth. So it is on my part, for me it is around the face, wherever you're facing hair fall. But before using this, for 10 minutes, you have to soak this in 100% isopropyl alcohol. You get this in any pharmacy, just that rubbing alcohol, right? You get the rubbing alcohol in any pharmacy. You can buy it on Amazon. It's very inexpensive, but you have to sanitize this because you're puncturing, you're making micro holes on your scalp, right? So if you have product on your hair, if you have dirty scalp, if you have dandruff, do not do this, because dandruff is a fungal disease, by the way. You are puncturing that disease, that fungus, into your scalp if you have dandruff. So do not do this if you have dandruff or any oil or product on your hair. Your scalp has to be squeaky clean. Not even these products. Your scalp has to be clean, because remember, you're puncturing into your scalp. So these needles also have to be sanitized with pure alcohol. Let it sit like this in a clean bowl for 10 minutes, take it out, let it air dry. Also, you don't want to puncture alcohol into your scalp. Let this air dry for 15 minutes or how much ever time it takes, and then you take and start puncturing this wherever you want hair growth. Okay? You also get Derma rollers, but you can buy these off of Amazon, guys. I'm not going to suggest any brand right now, but make sure that you do your research while buying these things off of Amazon, okay? Don't buy a shitty brand, because you're going to introduce further hair loss, hair breakage, and scalp infection if you buy the wrong product. And I cannot take the responsibility for this. So if you are planning on if you are planning on derma punching or derma rolling, you are 100% responsible for the product you choose and how you use it. I'm telling you from my limited knowledge on how to do it, okay? I'm not a dermatologist. I've read a lot and I've done this on my own scalp. Please take this with that caution. You have to use, if you plan to buy, you have to buy from a reputed brand. Please don't buy the cheapest thing that you see on Amazon. You need to buy either stainless steel or titanium. And you need to buy derma rollers with individual needles, not plates. There are derma rollers with discs, because they puncture much fatter holes into your skin. You need needles. My favorite is the punching one. Okay, these, I will give you the link for this exact one that I bought, because these are titanium needles, and also derma rolling can cut your hair, and also the depth of the punctures are not equal when you roll. It's a lot of science, guys. It's just better to just punch it, you know. It takes a lot more time, but I prefer the punching. Anyways, now once you punch, you let your scalp heal. Now on me, my body heals pretty fast. If I have a cat scratch, in half a day I've already formed scabs. So if you are like me, the next day you can apply your your Redensil serum. I feel like I'm giving a science class, but I want to make sure I'm giving the most apt information, you know. Or even you could, if you take shower in the morning, by night you can apply your Redensil serum. Now this punching or derma rolling is going to make this serum 1000% more efficacious. It's not a lab study. I just said that 1000 by myself. I feel like, you know, you need to be so careful, rightfully so, on internet these days. So anyways, it makes it a lot more effective because the products actually go deeper into your scalp because of, one, the actual physical holes that you have punctured into your scalp. Secondly, when you puncture holes into your scalp, it causes your body to So it causes your body to produce more collagen, and it also increases the blood circulation on your scalp. So all of these things will increase hair growth. That is why this works, and the combination of this and this also works. This alone will also work, but this combination, oh my god. But that's not it, guys. That's not it. Another thing that I've been doing, this is almost free. Regular scalp massages. You can do this with your fingers. That's enough. 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes every single day before you go to sleep. If you do give yourself a nice massage. My mom used to tell me this, and I'm like, Mommy, that makes no sense. I should have listened to her. Shweta also has told me about this. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna say that. But it works, you guys. It took me to a place of baldness to listen to these people. Anyways, if you cannot do that, what you can do is get yourself a wooden comb like this. This one is from Juicy Chemistry, I believe. Yeah, this is from Juicy Chemistry. You get, so again, on Amazon you get so many of these wooden combs, because this gives you a lot more pressure on your scalp. That massage, really, how it works, blood flow. The more blood circulation you can get on your scalp, because blood is the one that gets all the nutrition to your hair root. So, you know, all of those, you know, upside down hair, there were so many hair growth secrets, and all of those work because the more hair, the more blood circulation you get to your head, the more hair your head is going to grow, basically. Okay, so anyways, you can just do this. Oh, that already feels good. All over your scalp for 5 to 10 minutes every single day, and that's going to increase your hair growth. Of course, you know, focus on the areas that you are specifically having hair fall and, you know, baldness. You see the amount of hair I've grown, guys. It used to be like empty. I had a bald patch over there. Anyway, so that you don't have to buy a wooden comb for this, you don't have to buy a massager for this, you can use your fingers. But if you wanna get something like this which will give you a little bit more pressure, go ahead and buy this. Okay, the next thing that I used is red light therapy, and this device also comes with vibration. Now the vibration also the same, basically the same thing. The vibration causes more blood flow to your scalp, and it's also extremely relaxing. So two things: if your hair fall is stress induced, you're going to relax with that vibration, and it also increases blood flow. Second, LED therapy. I spoke a lot more in depth in my shorts. There's been a lot of study conducted about laser red light therapy, but these are only LEDs, so the power that these guys emit are far, far lesser than what the power a laser generates. Anyways, these work. At the end of the day, I very religiously use this in that first month of me trying to regrow, but now that I'm seeing a little bit of result, I've become lazy. But one thing I want to say is, when I seen videos online, it's like people, oh, this comb just comb my hair every day like this, and I have so much hair fall, wow. No guys, that's not how it works. First of all, don't even get this comb down on the length of your hair, because it literally does nothing. The vibration or the LED is going to do nothing because all of this, once the hair strand leaves your scalp, this is dead tissue. There is nothing you can do to this part of the hair, okay? It's all on the scalp. So what you have to do is turn on the red light, and you have to place it like this for at least 20 to 30 minutes on the specific areas that you want hair growth, like this. So watch TV, hold this like this. This is what I did, you know, while I was watching TV, I held it like this for 30 minutes. While watching a movie, held it like this for 30 minutes. Sometimes I stuck a hairband like this because I got tired of holding it like this. There are LED caps, by the way, but they are very, very expensive. Combs work in a way that it really gets into the scalp. See, it like combs into the scalp, like a hat is just gonna sit on top of your hair. So there is that benefit, but just combing your hair for a few seconds is not going to do anything with this. You have to hold this on your scalp for like 20 to 30 minutes. It's a little tedious, but if you do it, it works. Secondly, clean these bristles, guys, because you're doing so much to your scalp. You're applying a lot of products. This can collect dust and dirt. You don't want to be applying all of that back into your scalp. Same thing with this, same thing with this, same thing with your brush, especially if you have dandruff, and even if you don't have dandruff, because yeah. Next thing that I did is I started washing my hair more often. I used to wash my hair just twice a week because I do not have oily scalp. But I started washing my hair every alternate day. One, because it's really hot, and two, I do not want that excessive bacteria growth on my scalp. And I also realized that when I wash my hair in this heat, it's cooling my scalp, you know, and that also increases the blood circulation to my scalp, reduces the heat on the scalp, and increases the hair growth. So if you wash your hair only once a week, twice a week, try increasing the number of times that you wash your hair. But either don't use a shampoo every time you wash your hair, or use a very gentle shampoo that is meant for daily hair wash. I'm not asking you to wash your hair every day. Figure out something that works for you. Alternate day works for me. Yeah. Apparently, anti-dandruff shampoo works in hair growth even on people who do not have dandruff. Basically, the ingredient that works is ketoconazole. I have not tried this, but if you are up for trying everything, there's another piece of information. Hair oiling, there are hair oils that work, there are hair oils that do not work. Rosemary, apparently studies have shown that rosemary gives the same result as minoxidil, but you have to apply rosemary extract 2 times a day, every single day, to get that result. When we apply rosemary hair oil or spritz it once in a while, it's not working. You know, so I don't think a rosemary hair oil or a rosemary shampoo or a rosemary conditioner can increase hair growth. What can increase hair growth is a rosemary hydrosol, a spritzer like this that you can mist on your hair actually twice a day. I did not do this for the purpose of hair growth, but the thing is, Kerala, we were having a heat wave. It was really hot, so I wanted to cool down my scalp in between my showers, my head baths. So I used to spritz this on my scalp 2 times a day, every single day during that heat, that peak of summer. We are kind of better in climate right now, and I honestly genuinely believe that this helped. Hair oil, I don't think a lot of hair oil really promotes hair growth. I don't believe it. Okay, if you believe it, that's great. Continue doing that. Don't stop something that is working for you. Especially coconut oil does nothing for me. I have very high porous hair, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Guys, there is so much to hair than we know, you know. One thing that works for one person doesn't work for everyone. Anyways, I have curly hair, I have fine hair, I have healthy hair, and I have very high porous hair. These are all of my things. And I also have hypothyroidism, which causes hair loss. Oh my god. So if you can relate with me, just use everything that I said. Anyways, while I was talking about hair fall on my Instagram stories, one follower of mine, she decided to send me a whole package. I did not know that she has this whole business of hair growth products, and she decided to send me this huge box of hair growth products, and she said, I do not want mentions, I do not want anything, I just want your hair to grow. And I checked out her page and I saw a lot of people with massive hair growth and results and everything, and I picked up from the big box she sent me the Rosemary Bringraj hair growth serum, scalp and hair treatment. This has got a lot of oils in this. Anyways, I used to oil my scalp once a week. That is to moisturize my scalp, and also that motion really, you know, increases the blood circulation. So I changed the oil that I was currently using and I started using this oil, and I don't know if it helps me, but my hair is growing. You know, the thing is, I'm doing a lot of things right now. I know specifically these guys are contributing. I don't know if this is contributing, but right now, touch wood, my hair is growing, and I wanted to share that with you. You know, it is they call it a serum, but it is a proper hair oil, and you just need to use it 2 to 3 times a week, which I do because I wash my hair like 3 times a week now. So I actually massage my hair nicely, my scalp nicely, and then shampoo with a very gentle shampoo. Now, the mistake that I made, I did way too much, you know, with the puncture, with the combing, with all of these products. I started generating a scalp itch. So I think what happened is, just like a skin, I broke my barrier on my scalp. So I stopped everything for the last week and a half. I stopped everything other than my hair growth serum. You know, this has to be applied every day, and it's gentle anyways. So the puncturing and the red light, everything I've stopped for a while, just to, you know, heal my scalp. And to heal my scalp, what I've been doing is applying the aloe vera gel hair mist. So this also comes in a mist formula. You can also apply like gel, you know, but this really calms down itches, it really calms down your scalp. And there was this one particular point where right over here, that is where I was doing most of the puncturing and everything, the itch was really bad. So I didn't bring that, but I've spoken about the La Roche-Posay's Cica Balm B5. Oh my god, it fixes any problem you have. I applied that wherever I was having itching, and in 2 days my scalp, you know, it's fine. But I'm still giving it a little bit of time to like heal properly, because I think I overdid the treatments, because I was desperate. That is a mistake that I made, you know, and that is a solution to it too. Now, I hear a lot of doctors say that there is no point in having biotin or supplements. I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with that. And yeah, I know I am disagreeing with a certain sect of doctors on the internet, but my doctor, I see a dermatologist, and I see a psychiatrist, and I see a neurosurgeon for all different reasons, and I discussed my hair fall with all of them because I'm taking medicines from all of them, and I wanted to know if any of this is causing my hair fall, you see. So my doctors asked me to get on supplements and asked me to get on biotin. So if my doctors think it's good enough, I'm gonna do it. And I've been taking biotin supplements either in like just biotin strip form. This is literally, guys, just 30 bucks or something like that. It is so inexpensive. A lot of people ask me, where do you get this? Go to any pharmacy, you know, outside of India. You even have the Tata 1mg app and everything. Just put biotin, you're gonna get just plain biotin, you know, pills. Or there are a lot of these gummies and multivitamin with biotin. Get it? Or, you know, I've also been drinking this collagen. I've spoken about this HK Vital collagen many times. So they also contain vitamin C, E and biotin. But don't overdo it. I mean, it's okay if you just pee it out, but why do you need to overdo it? So when I'm having my collagen, I do not do this. When I do this, I do not do this. You get it? Just basically have biotin. And also, you could be deficient in vitamin D, you could be deficient in calcium, you could be deficient in zinc. All of this can contribute to hair loss, so you need to do a blood work. You need to see a doctor. Another thing that I have started doing is increasing my protein intake. And guys, no matter unless you eat meat 3 times a day, you are not eating sufficient amount of protein. Let me just put it like that. This video is long enough. I'm not gonna do the math for you right now. So a protein supplement will help you attain that daily target of protein, because our hair, nails, you know, the joints, our bones, they are all made of protein. We are made of protein. So including a protein supplement in your body is not just for vanity, but for health as well. But when I was going through this specific problem, I started, this is the one from Cosmix, the no nonsense plant protein. Someone asked me about the taste and everything on Instagram. They don't taste very good because they don't have sugar. I love that, and I can chug things, you know. So the taste really doesn't matter to me. They say vanilla latte and all, but it doesn't. You can buy anything. You can buy mango and it'll taste the same. It doesn't matter. You just buy whatever you want. And the reason why I picked plant protein is because I'm lactose intolerant. So when I take whey, I get gassy and bloaty and I don't feel very good. So I prefer plant protein powders to whey protein powders. Another thing that I've also been taking is the Golden Glow blend from Gunam Beauty. I've spoken about Gunam Beauty many times over here. And this one specifically has turmeric, which is so great to reduce inflammation in your body. Now, if you eat enough curries during the day, you're having enough curcumin, you're having enough turmeric in your body. I do not eat a lot of curry because I don't like it, and also my stomach can't take masala. So I'm that boring girl who eats bland food. My stomach, I have a lot of digestive issues also, guys. Stress can completely mess up with your body, let me tell you that. Anyways, so this has a lot of amazing ingredients that reduces inflammation, and this is to boost immunity and promote healing. It's called the Golden Glow blend to give your skin a glow, but for me it's for my body, you know, and I definitely feel like this is doing something in reducing inflammation in my body, and I really like it. And this is everything I did to increase hair growth. Tan tan tan. If you reached till here, please let me know down in the comments below saying good hair for all of us. I really hope all of us have good hair, and if you have any other tips for me, tricks for me, let me know as well. I have tried a lot of hair growth serums, guys. I will review them in another video. So thank you so much for joining me in this video. Share this with a friend. Click that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I shall see you in my next one. I love you. Mwah.